Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to some Hold My Beer replays. We have two replays for you this evening, and the first one is the Object 268 driven by Mr. Picky. Now, the Object 268 is a great TD. It's a good TD that something I don't play as much now, but it's great in pretty much every aspect. It's quite a fast tank. The armor profile is actually very troll. It's got great penetration, and it does a good amount of damage. So we are going to watch Mr. Picky just absolutely smash this battle. So straight away he has one shot. He's not playing right at the back of the map. I mean, he's sort of in the middle of the map, and he has these the shots off, and he has the building to the right just to keep himself covered from those tanks in the middle. So that is fantastic play. And just as he is going to reload, he does go for the just before he reloads, he does go up and aims, sort of pre-aimed in before he reloads. So 1900 damage. Now you can see he does bounce the shot from the T54, I believe. Now he was going to go for the VK, but he tried going for the Sheridan instead, but realized that he doesn't have the shot on the Sheridan, so he does get that shot on the VK. Now the VK has great armor. He couldn't really see where he was hitting, but he did manage to get the pen off. Now again, I love that he's playing basically second line. He's in the middle of the map. He's not right at the back of the map. He's playing the tank second line, and at the moment it is paying off for him. Now he's going to be patient. Is he going to be patient for the E5? But now he has the shot on the Jaegeru, and again brings him down to a one shot. So 3.1k damage at the moment, and again he's using this hill for protection. He's just going to go behind, down the hill, and again just before he reloads, he is going to go up. Now you can see the VK is staring at him. Now that was pretty lucky. The VK just missed his shot completely. So 2.5 minutes gone, and there is it is 6 against 6, but the Sheridan is just about to go down, and he gets his first kill of this battle. So 3.4k damage. Now there goes the Motion, so it is now a 5 versus 5, and now there goes the Vickers to bring it down to a 4 versus 5. There's still a lot of hit points to go. The E5 is still there. He's still a one shot. No one has killed him yet. So is he going to take this opportunity to kill this E5, or is he going to go for other targets? Now the E5 knows what he's doing. He's not backing up enough for him to be able to shoot him, and I mean just ever so close, but it's like he's teasing him. Instead he gets the shot off on the E100, and again what does he do? He backs up behind the hill. I absolutely love this play style that he's doing, and he gets a nice shot there into that T54. So he's on 4.8k damage at the moment. It is still a 4 versus 5, but there is still some low hit point tanks. Of course we have the E5, now the T54, and he's hopefully going to get a shot on this VK. 708, so that was a pretty nice roll into that guy. Brings him down to 1,000 hit points, but you can see his team are bleeding hit points. There goes the AMX 50B, so it's a 3 versus 5. He's going to hopefully get this shot on the T54, but doing that gets him absolutely wrecked. He literally just dropped at the moment, dropped focus. His focus went on the T54, and he actually paid the price, and now he is a one shot to pretty much every tank except for this T54, which he is going to take out for his second kill. But he's already on 6.4k damage, so even if he dies now, he's still done his duty, and he gets a shot there from that E5 now, which now brings him down to 58 HP. So he's just a HE splash away. It's a 3 versus 3, and all three of his team are basically one shot. So this is going to be a hard work. If he's going to win this, he has to just get back into focus and just sort of take out the tanks one by one and just not get shot, because he just has to be splashed. And the first tank there is the VK, gets a lovely shot perfect timing that was. If that was literally a second later, the VK would have turned his gun and he would have shot him. Now he's just backing up, and again he does get lucky with the time here. Is he going to use the HE? He doesn't need to. He does get the AP pen into the tracks for his third kill. Now brings it down to a 2 versus 2. 7.4k damage. The E100 takes out the enemy E100, which now just leaves the Yag Tiger. Now the Yag Tiger is still full hit points, but we know the Yag Tiger is one of the best DPM tanks in the game, the second best, I believe. But now the E100, because the E100 is close to him, the Yag Tiger obviously doesn't want to know the Object 268. So he's now just farming some side shots, and luckily the E100 must have bounced a shot, or the Yag Tiger misses. But the Yag Tiger is now a one-shot. So they have turned this game around completely. 2 one-shot tanks against a full hit point tank. He's going to reload, and he is going to take him out. So that was an almost perfect game for him. Made pretty much one mistake going for that T-54, exposing himself to the team behind him. But it does pay off. 9.2k damage. Absolutely fantastic. So well done, Mr. Picky. Thank you for sending me that replay in. Next up, we have Cynics from, I think that's how you pronounce it, from the Purple Clan. And he's driving the T29. Now, the T29 is a really underrated tank. The armor profile on this is amazing. Even the bottom plate, the lower plate, is very, very strong. I mean, you have the weak sort of line right at the bottom of the hull, but other than that, the upper hull and the turret is absolutely amazing on this tank. And if you can get this tank into sort of hold down, then you will bounce shots. Now, Cynics is not going to actually bounce that much. Don't know what he was shooting there. That kind of annoyed him. He just wanted it out the way. So he's going into this position on Mirage. Don't really see this map too often, as it is sort of tier 7 and below. You don't get this map on higher tier tanks, although Wargaming are removing, I think they're removing this map to rework it along with Lost Temple, I think. So straight up, I'm gonna love later on in this battle, I'm gonna love his well, you're gonna love his aggression. He plays it really aggressive, and the tank he actually bees aggressive with is the Smasher, who, as we know, is one of the most broken tanks in the game. And if the Smasher switches to heat, then it can pretty much pen just about anything. And he knows that. He knows that. But we're going to get to there in a short moment. So he does get shot there, which he bleeds a little bit of hit points. Didn't really need to, but he is taking out this T28 HTC. Now the T28 HTC, when facing at you, is really, really well armored. But he does have the T29 there also. But he's going to ignore the T29 for now. Gets a bounce there from that T28 HTC, and he gets the kill. So now he's just going to focus these guys who are one shots. That was a weird bounce into the Cherry. Like, the Cherry has no armor whatsoever, but yet it manages to bounce a shell from the T29. Now we're going to see this armor profile in a minute from that T29. Of course, you can shoot the lower plate. There is certain bits of the lower plate that is extremely good, but when the T29 is angled the way he is, it does become sort of a much easier pen. Now he's going to take out the Cheery now, who somehow got the bounce earlier, and now the T71 is just being a pain. So he's going to use the speed boost of this tank. You've got to remember that this tank has the speed, the ultra speed boost, which makes it go really, really quick, and that actually got him closer to the T71, manages to switch to the HE and takes him out for his third kill. So he's on 3k damage now. He's a one shot to this Smasher. The only way at the minute, the position he's in, the only way he can possibly deal with this Smasher is to get close to him. If he tries to run away, then the Smasher will probably have the shot. He will just be able to switch to the heat and easily kill him. And he's ignoring I mean, it's a 2 versus 4. It's a 2 versus 4. He's ignoring everyone else to get close to the Smasher. You can see him lifting the gun up, and somehow the Smasher misses his shot, and now he will be able to take out the Smasher. So that aggression there was fantastic. He kind of risked himself to all the other tanks around him just to take out that smasher, and it paid off. No one really shot him. They was all dealing with other tanks, which is probably why he made the push. He could see that they were dealing with the other tanks, so that was a really good decision there. But it's still it's a 2 versus 3, so he's a 2-shot. And he has the SU-152 on his team as well. Now, there is a full hit point Nashorn. He's on 4.1k damage, so if he can deal with this Nashorn, he should be able to deal with him pretty quickly. And again, he's going to use the speed boost, get away from them two, and now just get close to this Nashorn. He's going to go for the ram, and again, when he's this close, the tank is very hard to deal with the armor it's got, and he takes out that guy very easily. So 5 kills now, 5.1k damage, and he has blocked 1300 damage, so it's not the best, but it's enough. I mean, he's almost blocked his entire hit point, so it's changed the outcome of the game, definitely. But still, that T29 is going to be a problem. He has to take this guy out. Hopefully doesn't get shot in return, but he only manages to track that guy. He needs to take him out, and he has to actually high roll if he wants to kill him. I don't think he will be able to kill him with one shot, and again, he only hits the track. Now, the SU can't really push too much because of that STRV, but he pushes enough so Cynics can get that shot off, and then of course the T29 turns and he gets killed from the SU. Unfortunately, Cynics couldn't get the 7 kills. He was very close to killing that T29, and now he's just going to go in for the ram, and again he's just getting real close. He's using that armor profile, and again he gets the kill. So 6 kills, 1385 block damage, and he ends on 6,200 damage. Insane damage for a tier 7 tank. That is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 60,000 subs. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.